So today I'm going to attempt to change a radiator on a Nissan Altima 2006. I'm first going to show some people, mainly women. On the inside of the car there's a little switch to pop the hood to where it's like this, but then afterwards you have to get down in here and there'll be something to push before you can actually release the hood and open it up. Just for all of you women that don't know that. Okay, so we're gonna replace the radiator. There's a, can't see it right now, but there's a small crack down in here. I don't know what I'm doing. I looked up YouTube videos and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff set up and start working on it. Okay, first we have to take this thing off. I think I already took the things off at some other point. And then we have to start taking the wiring harness off that's attached to the fan. I want to show you a little bit of what it looks like. Okay, so here we have the wiring harness that's connected to the fan. And if you notice, like on this one, if you put your pliers on these, the outside edges right here and right here, it'll close it up so then you can slide it out. Same with these, except they're a little smaller. This one's big like the first one, so you just have to work your pliers in and pull them out, and then it'll come right out. And there's a few more down in there, so I'm gonna take the wiring harness off, finish taking it off. While I was taking the wiring harness off, I remembered, you know, I should go ahead and start draining it. So, let's see if I can get it. This right here is the drain spout. And you just stick a Phillips on it. It is plastic, I think, so be careful. It might kind of tear up. My brother called this the pepcock. Okay. Break that. Oops. Don't lose that. Even though I'm pretty sure it came with the new one came with the new thing. So, draining, have it into a drip pan. Yeah, and I'm going to continue taking off the wiring harness. You can see down in there, it's still draining. I loosened this up so it would allow pressure so it would come out faster. I've got one of them off, and then taking the other one off. Maybe a little hard, but you just attach the pliers or something onto that and just loosely pull up. You don't want to break it because then it won't stay. Let's see if I can. Okay, well, these things are a pain. My brother said the hoses would probably be the hardest thing. So I finally got this one off. It took me a good minute, or at least the hose clamp. And then he said sometimes those can be difficult, but that one thankfully came off easy. Now I should be able to get down to that wiring harness a lot easier. I hope. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So far, to get the fan off, I gotta take off this one and this one. That's gonna be a little tricky with that in there. Okay, but let's try going the other way. Ah! Okay. Make sure you don't lose your bolts. Oh, come on. Well, I got it stuck. Give me a second. Okay, yes, I'm kind of jimmy rigging it to get this off. But, it's coming. So, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And so far it's working. fan has 2 bolts, and then it kind of just sets in there and you kind of pop it loose. And hope we can get this out without having to take anything else off. I'm going to take the radiator out at the same time. Well, we may have to take the radiator out and the fan out at the same time. So let's just see. Another one of those fun hoses. There's 3 more hoses on the underside. So, well, now I gotta go under there and get those. Okay. One right there, right there, and one right there. And they're all those clamps, so have fun. I couldn't get that last hose off yet, so I'm gonna try to take it off after I get the radiator off. I'm gonna see. I just don't have the muscle, I guess. And that, wrong size. I got it out off camera. It took a little finagling. I had to take it out with the fan on it, so I'm hoping I can get it back in with the fan on it and into all of the spots it's supposed to go. There's 2 little things on the fan that rest on 2 things on the radiator. So, and then the radiator has 2 spots down here that rest inside on the inside. So I didn't want to have to take the battery off and all of that to get the fan out, so might be a mistake. We'll see. And now get to put the new one on. Yay. Okay, so this is the new radiator, and because it's an aftermarket, these things right here are not built into it, and so I had to tighten them down. I made sure they were tightened down really tight, or at least as tight as I could get it. So now it's just a matter of putting everything back together. Yeah, there's the drain. Okay. I got all of the hoses back on. That one, and that one. And this one. And then I plugged in the fan harness, all the things, popped them all in. That one on. I've already put in about 3/4 of a gallon in here already. Oh, I also attached that hose. Obviously, whatever you took apart, put back. Yeah. So now I'm just filling it, and then I'll start it up here in a little bit. I have it on. I still have the thing off. I wanted to see if it would go down anymore. I'm gonna put the cap on, let it run for a good few minutes, and then I'll turn it off, let it rest, and see if it needs more. Probably need to also put some in the thing, but I mean, the engine didn't blow up, so far so good.